Hello everybody and welcome to BattleBots Reborn Dream Matches, Diesector versus Tazbot. Again, apologies for the echoing in the audio recordings or any background noise in it. I am currently doing my ACL rehab as I record these videos. I'm just trying to get ahead as I usually do. So, here's a look at Diesector. You haven't seen him for a long time. Remember episode 2 when he first appeared? Well, he's got some changes, some improvements, but he's still a shadow of what he should be. And I did a little bit of custom decals, but I really wanted to get this filmed, so I didn't do all of the sponsors that I should have done on the top and on the sides there, but a little bit, and it makes him look kinda decent, right? And here's Tazbot upgraded. This original Thomas Berg build has been given some changes based on what we saw from him in Season 2 of BattleBots Reborn Cup. First, he was very slow, so I gave him some HBZ tech motors for the drive. Then his batteries were bad, so I gave him some super volts. He couldn't use his weapon as a flipper, so I added a ballast weight on the other side and put a small wedge so he can use it flipping or thwacking. And then I added the spike strips in the front instead of the red extenders so that they're kind of actually spikes like he had. Alright, you've seen the new builds, now for the tail of the tape. Two very different sets of weapons here. Diesector with the two hammers and the jaws in the front, whereas Tazbot, he's a thwack body and he's a flipper. Diesector, with those two hammers, he can cause a lot of damage continuously if he gets a bot pinned in the corner, but he cannot self-right if he falls incorrectly on the hammers. Tazbot, meanwhile, we know he's a very difficult bot to control, but he's got a good weapon that if he gets it right, he can cause real damage to the front of Diesector. Maybe break the jaws, take some wheels, who knows? He's got okay defense as well with that snowplow in the back. Alright, we're done with the tail of the tape. It's fighting time.
Diesector! Tazbot!
Box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time! A dream match that people have waited a long time for. It's finally here. Tazbot getting under Diesector for a brief moment there as Diesector bringing both hammers down simultaneously. And already Tazbot smoking. Doesn't have the best defenses for that weapon motor. He's getting that weapon swinging now. Such an awkward bot, Tazbot. No one really knows how to attack him half the time. Diesector just going balls deep with those hammers, flailing them out. Tazbot swinging his schlong. Oh, it's been ripped off. Wait a minute. Diesector's caught on it, but wait, look at Tazbot. There is a floating ice pick just literally floating around Tazbot. Well, this is all rather peculiar. What has happened here? Diesector has dislodged the removed schlong from underneath him, and now he goes back to work trying to dismember more pieces of Tazbot. I'm still trying to figure out why there's a floating ice pick. That must be a glitch in the build. The Barangoat's edits not the best, are they? Well, there goes the rest of the weapon. Diesector getting a great shot on Tazbot's head, and there's a wheel missing, and it's Diesector missing a wheel. And actually, he's missing half the jaw on the bottom. Well, goodness me, things are happening so quickly. I think he's lost more of the jaw than he has. He looks like an aging southern grandma with missing teeth, needing dentures. He continues to try and lay down the law, saying this is his house and you'll follow his rules. Tazbot's head spinning right round because Diesector went down. This has been quite a peculiar match from two peculiar robots. Tazbot really out of options of what to do now. He's got those front spikes on him as opposed to the red extenders he used to have. Those spikes can cause a little bit of damage if he uses them wisely. And perhaps that's how he's gotten some of the damage that we see now on Diesector. Diesector really struggling with that loss of the wheel, but he's getting more damage onto the Tazbot frame. And this fight's gone kind of quickly. We're already just over 10 seconds remaining. Tazbot on the fence. Will Diesector get the knockout? He's trying his best. if the rest of his jaw was around, he'd probably yawn at how boring this fight was. Oh, and he lost another wheel right at the end there. Well, that's going to make it interesting for the judges now, isn't it? And I think there was a frusrada there. Jesus Christ. Well, that was about as ridiculous as I expected. I didn't even have jokes set up for that, but I just got lucky with some of the improv. Well, the judges have made a decision, and the win goes to Diesector. He was in control of the match a little bit more and did more damage with his weaponry, his main weapons, whereas Tazbot got a little bit lucky by doing some of the damage with those spikes. That's what I'm just trying to do now. If it's your weapon causing the damage, good. If it's something that's not supposed to really be a weapon, we're going to weigh a little bit less, you know what I mean? But this one wasn't close. It's Diesector's. Fight 2. Let's go. Rock, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. So, will it be Diesector getting 2 wins to match his 2 titles? And will it be Tazbot with the goose egg? Whoa, Diesector already getting those hammers swinging, and Tazbot already smoking. What a terrible start this is for him. Tazbot getting a very close, perhaps fortunate, split decision win in Season 2 of the BattleBots Reborn Cup over Poison Arrow. He's lost his weapon. That didn't take long at all. Tazbot already weaponless. I mean, the way he uses that weapon, he practically is weaponless in every fight. He just can't control himself. He starts swinging it around like it's a shot putter or a discus Olympian swinging the equipment around. Tazbot, what are you doing? Diesector on the move. We're going to finish this quick. He likes to fire those hammers simultaneously. It's an interesting strategy. I mean, yeah, maybe twice the hammers, twice the damage. But you think alternating would feel and look a little more impressive. Not really using those jaws either, more just to kind of keep Tazbot at bay. Keep him away from the front of that chassis there, which is pretty exposed. Tazbot trying to ram, using those spikes attached to his chassis to hopefully do something. I really wonder how this would have gone if we threw Lockjaw in the arena too. Apologies for not doing that. We just had Lockjaw though in this series. Can't do them back to back. It kind of sucks doing that kind of shit, you know? Here comes Diesector again, looking to cause more damage. Oh, and he's first run out high into the air and flipped. Is he going to be able to self-right? It looks like, there it is, the second time I'm asking he does. Well, fate tried, but Tazbot's still going to lose this, it looks like. Brings Diesector over to the kill saws and take a little bit of shavings off him. What a scare that was. Tazbot moving across the box now. And he gets pushed out of the kill saws. And Diesector landing a few more blows. He's got less than a minute, but that should be plenty of time. Wait, he lost a wheel! When did he lose a wheel? I looked down and I didn't see he's lost. Wait, there's another wheel off. This one's off Tazbot. Both bots have lost a wheel now. Tazbot is now reclined to just spinning in a circle in the center of the arena. Diesector also with that wheel missing. I didn't see when that happened. It must have been the spikes in the front of Tazbot that caused it. Oh, and there's the end of the match. Diesector takes the victory. Not too surprised by the final outcome that Diesector takes it 2-0. You came, you tried Tazbot, and you got some improvements. It's nice, but still doesn't work. You're still Tazbot. Now, time to piss off a few of you. We are not going to be having a third fight today. I know you guys really probably wanted to see these two duke it out one more time, but we just weren't having enough fun filming it. These bots are difficult to operate, especially Tazbot, and 2 fights that took 3 minutes didn't have a hell of a lot of action. That was a lot, and I don't want to make you guys sit through another 3 minutes of bullshit. So, Diesector, you win, congrats. The other part of this, actually, that I'm forgetting to mention, is there a twist that would have made this interesting for these two? Anything we could have done? I don't think anything on the wheel would have been good. So, we're moving on. Congrats, Diesector. So, that's it for today's dream match. It's Diesector taking the brother bragging rights over Tazbot. What do you guys think? If, for whatever reason, these two were in the arena together, like on that one CSI episode many years ago, would this be the result? Have your say below. And if you want to see more from each recreated design, check out the BattleBots Reborn playlist on this channel. You gotta go a long way back to Diesector appeared in episode 2, and Tazbot in episode 14. Thanks for watching, have a good day everybody. Let the bot battle begin! 2 upgraded build.